Thank you so much for both of you for speaking to me. You know, with this show, it's really interesting that you incorporate therapy. And so, what I really wanted to know is what do you feel or hope that with this therapy will allow you both to evolve into when it comes to your best self?
I think therapy in the Black community is not something that's talked about often or very popular. So we're hoping that along this journey that we're letting the world follow us on, that we inspire others to give it a chance. You know, we've both done individual therapy and couples therapy, and it's definitely helped us not only in our relationship, but as individuals, unpacking childhood trauma and old habits and breaking old habits and creating new ones and having the tools to disarm situations that can get, they can get, out of hand sometimes in relationships. So we hope that we can be an example of a Black family that, hey, incorporates counseling the same way you incorporate sports or shopping or physical activity.
Can't hear you.
Dana, I think you're
Oh,
muted now.
are you muted?
I'm so sorry. I was muted. I'm so sorry. I wanted
That's
to know, do you feel the same way as well?
I feel the same way. I think just being a man and being a woman, like there's differences, right? In men and women as far as communication goes. One of the things I think is great for therapy is that it just helps you to understand the other person better. Women, stereotyping a little, but we tend to be more communicative and we want to talk things out. We want to talk things through. And men kind of want to just like, we move past it. We're good, sweep it under the rug or like, don't talk about it, but you're happy again. So it's okay. So just kind of bridging that gap between me wanting to talk about it a lot and him being like, I thought we were okay with this. Like, I thought we moved on so that we can figure out a way to be on the same page with communication. I love therapy for that.
So there have been a lot of headlines written about both of you. So what I want to know is, after people see the show, what are the headlines that you wish to see?
For me, I'm not really too much worried about the headlines because what I've learned just being, a child of a celebrity is that people are going to say and write and think whatever they want to think about the people and the person. Sometimes it's just totally made up and sometimes, it's just people projecting their own feelings. But I'm hoping from the show people see a different side of Matt. He's super hands-on dad, amazing partner, very loving, very supportive, very level-headed and for our family in general, just seeing how well we've blended our kids, how much love we have in our family, how much love they have between us, and how second chances are okay. It doesn't mean that it's, on again, off again, and something negative. Sometimes it's okay to spin the block for somebody and, give them a second chance and believe in love and hope. And also just, coming from a divorce, which was, super devastating, and Matt coming from a divorce, there's love after divorce, like don't give up on love, don't give up on yourself. There's someone that could love you and love your children. That was important to me. And I didn't think I was going to be able to have that. So that's a blessing.
For me, just I mean everything she said and understanding this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a journey. We found each other. We found our soulmates, and we've been able to, blend our families and create a beautiful son in Ashton, and hopefully more kids and just inspire people. There's not too many examples of Black strong family unity on television or particularly in reality television. There's not too many examples of therapy in Black families. So we hope that our journey and our experiences as our, the viewers come along with us on this journey, we hope to inspire them in positive ways and all the fields that we're trying to be positive and growing as well.
Do you feel or do you hope for this show helps to evolve not just both of you, but your family as well? And what would that look like?
Yeah, definitely. I just think, this is a journey. I feel like, daily we're getting better and learning. And again, I attribute a lot of that to counseling. And again, I think when people hear counseling, it's because, oh, it's failed or, oh, it's bad. Counseling sometimes is just to better yourself. And I think we've both, again, individually taken that journey to do individual counseling and now couples counseling just to keep the communication line strong and learning how to, tool yourself with, the proper way to speak or to communicate. Because that stuff, as well as I speak on television, I had issues with that, in our relationship when I, got with Anansa, was expressing my feelings and how I feel. So You know, we just hope that we continue this journey, and it's a positive journey, and there will be ups and downs, but you know, we believe in ourselves, we believe in the strength and the team we've built around us, and we're thankful for the opportunity.
How do you feel that this show has kind of helped change your perspective about the relationship and how you see each other?
I don't know if it's so much the show has changed, but one thing I will say is we do a lot. 6 kids is a lot. We do a lot of teamwork. We do a lot of delegating tasks. From the time we wake up or hear that the kids have woken up to the end. So it's like, it's interesting when you're being filmed and you see that and you're like looking like, dang, like we did all that in one day, or like, high five. We're really like rock stars and doing this. Because when you're doing your day to day, you're just doing it. You're just making it happen. But actually filming it and having people from the crew come up to us like, I don't know how you do it. I got 1 kid or I got 2 kids, and you guys are an amazing team. It really gives you like a different perspective and awakening, like, yeah, this is amazing. Like, how do we do all this? Kids in multiple sports, 4 different schools. Some kids play 3 sports where, between Matt's career, traveling, and just getting everybody fed and their teeth brushed. And like, it's a whole little system that we have worked out over here that works for us, but it's not easy. We're used to it, but it was kind of nice to see ourselves on camera doing it all. Like, how are we doing all of this?
How do you kind of balance being vulnerable for the camera, but also being able to protect your peace?
I think protecting your peace comes just from your mindset of what energy you're going to let in. I think from the beginning, Matt and I, we are very authentic people just naturally. We don't put on a show. Material things don't matter to us. So I knew we were going to be vulnerable on the show. We were comfortable with that because we're hoping, we can learn more about ourselves and other people can be inspired and learn something. But regardless, people are going to have negative things to say. They're either going to love you or they're going to hate you. And I got to witness that growing up, with the celebrity mom. And I'm sure Matt's been, he's been in the public eye since 17 years old, even younger, just in his hometown, through basketball. So we know that comes with it, but we also know, like, I'm a super positive person, I believe, and just thinking of things in the best way, and that's how I've gotten through life. So I'm looking at everything positive. There could be a ton of negative stuff out there. I don't even see it. Like, I'm not letting that into my space. I'm just always trying to, have high vibrations and vibe higher, and focus on the love and the light.
Wonderful. Thank you both for speaking to me. Excellent show, and thank you for welcoming us into your lives.
For having us.
Thank you for having us.